Long before borders divided lands and strangers crossed the seas, there lived a people cradled by the great river Benue, the Tiv. To know the Tiv is to understand the rhythm of the land, the dance of the hoe in the earth, the laughter of children in the compound, the beating of the Itiom drum echoing across the green valley. Legend speaks of Tiv himself, a mystical ancestor who journeyed from the southeast, believed to be from the Bantu line. With his two sons, Ichongo and Ipusu, he wandered through forests and rivers, settling finally where the water flowed gently and the soil was rich, in the heart of what is now Benue State. It was here that the Tiv people took root, like the acacia tree, strong, stubborn, and proud. But they were not always united. From Tiv's sons came the great clans, the Ishingev, the Mbakor, the Mbayon, the Mbausu, scattered but connected through bloodlines, marriages, and oral tales passed down at the fireside. Without a central king, the Tiv ruled by council, through elders, wise men, and priests. Each compound had its own leader, but all bowed to the sacred laws of Akambo, the spiritual forces that govern life. The land was sacred. Farming was not just labor, it was prayer. The Yam Festival was a celebration of survival. The hoe and the drum were equal in importance. The Tiv were farmers. They rose with the sun and rested with the stars. Their life was in the soil. Yam was king, revered and respected. In the evening, calabashes of palm wine were passed from elder to youth. Songs filled the air, and folk tales of clever tortoises and mighty warriors were told under the moonlight. Women wore beauty proudly, adorned in beads, wrappers, and the famous black and white Anger fabric. Men wore woven caps, animal skins during hunting, and often carried wooden staffs as symbols of wisdom. Marriage was more than love. It was an alliance. It was a union of families and clans. Bride price was negotiated with honor, and every dance at the wedding told a story. Spirituality ran deep. The Akambo, sacred symbols, were found in homes, fields, and shrines. When there was illness, it was not just a body that was broken, but harmony with the spirits. The priest, or Orakio, would consult the gods and restore balance. Children learned through riddles and proverbs. A bird does not forget the tree it nests in. You do not beat the drum of war and expect peace to dance. These were lessons in wisdom. Then came the white men. With foreign gods, foreign rule, and guns louder than drums, the Tiv, once scattered but self-ruled, were now forced into a world of taxation, borders, and chiefs imposed by outsiders. But the Tiv did not forget who they were. They resisted. In the 1920s and beyond, they rose against oppression, like the legendary resistance against warrant chiefs. They demanded self-rule and cultural pride. Education came, but so did confusion. Christianity met traditional belief at the crossroad. Some converted, some blended both. But the soul of the Tiv never bowed fully. Their music, their cloth, their stories lived on. Today, the Tiv are among the largest ethnic groups in Nigeria, mostly in Benue, but also in Taraba, Nasarawa, and Plateau.